Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Sips, Riffs, and Flix. I'm your co-host, Kevin.
Hey, and I'm Brandon.
And go ahead.
Oh, no, you,
I
sir.
bet y'all both just stop talking. And I'm Jay-Z Graham, brother.
Yeah.
The Bojangles Champion, the one, the only, the loud and the proud, the fried chicken champ, the bishop of biscuits, the deacon of dirty rice, Jay-Z, bro. Gentlemen. Hey, bro.
Hey. Well,
They got to hijack you there, bro.
I love
no, that's
it.
perfect. You
I
jumped
love
right
it. I love
in.
it.
That's what we needed.
And
now-
I did that sober.
So,
Well, you won't be saying that here much longer.
yeah, so I guess we don't need to do an introduction now.
No, and what I would say is,
You
can
can hold
grab-
this right here.
You can stranglehold that thing however you want.
Oh man, so wait. Let me think about this real quick. The what of dirty rice? The
Deacon of dirty rice.
and the
bishop of biscuits.
Dishes of biscuits. I can't
The
say
bishop
it.
of biscuits.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
Sometimes your tongue gets tied, bro. I understand.
It don't
my
take
man.
much.
I can't. I
The
want to
beacon-
ask so many questions.
The beacon of Bowberry, bro. That's how I did.
Bowberry.
Yes.
We almost grabbed. He asked
I
about
did.
grabbing a Bowberry
Oh.
biscuit.
I did.
Oh, y'all.
All right,
got me.
so ladies and gents, as you know, previously Brandon and I did a Sips episode, and we tried the Bojangles Hard Sweet Tea.
Correct.
Because we just couldn't wait. We had to try it. But we also knew this episode was coming, and we've been
Right.
super pumped about it.
We've even dropped a few little nuggets of hints along the way.
We did. And
So-
I think, when I talked about it beforehand, I was on the fence. But
Yeah.
I think drinking it with the Bojangles Champ is going to be a whole new flavor.
Well, it's the only way to do it.
true.
Absolutely. And I am available to come to anybody's house, especially if you're 18 to 24, and drink with you.
18 to 20. Why that range?
Oh, just, an old friend used to say that all the time.
18 to 24.
Anywhere you see my name on the marquee, stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'll be down at the Marriott.
Oh, yeah, I think I know that gentleman you speak
I think I know
of.
what you're talking about.
That's right. We got to get you some gator skin Bojangles slides is what we got to do.
And see, that's the thing, man. You can go with the gator skins,
Yeah. Or
or you can go custom made with
See,
this bow
I
tie.
just think you're going to have a hard time holding these Bojangles down.
We're going to have them all night, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. And the bad thing is, ain't nobody had a hard tea yet.
Ain't nobody,
No.
not even nary sniffed
No,
one.
we're just having, we're high on life.
I
Absolutely.
tell you what, though, before we do sip on this Bojangles Hard Sweet Tea, I am going to take a sip of this cold ice water brought to you by our sponsor, Swimming Pool and Spa here in the greater Statesville, North Carolina area.
Yes, thank you, Neil, swimming pool.
Absolutely. And it's water that you buy, chlorine free.
Yeah. I've had people ask me, like, is this pool water? Well, no, ladies and gentlemen, it's very clear, clean, cool, and refreshing.
This ain't pool water, ain't got no pee in it.
You can't have a pee
Wait,
pool
don't-
without pee.
Yours doesn't have pee in it? Let's try
Well,
it.
Wait, did you get a bad one?
It's a skunky one.
All right, so the Bojangles Hard Sweet Tea has been out a little while.
Yes.
We've had several people talk to us about it.
Yep.
Some people love it. Some people not so much. Some
Right.
people are in the middle. I find myself in the middle.
Yep.
Typically, Brandon,
Fall in the love it.
yeah, he leans towards the love it, chug it side of things.
Correct. It'll sneak up and bite you.
Yeah. So
If
I'm
you're not
excited.
careful, this will put your dick in a dirty rice.
Woo! Oh, lay down that double ham supreme dipper,
Did
bro.
you coin? You should coin that phrase. We need T-shirts. So I am super pumped to have the Bojangles Champ on the show with us to try the hard sweet tea. And what do you think? What do you think about it before you even taste it?
So here's the deal.
Okay.
I told these gentlemen before the show started, I have actually been sober since April 30th of 2022.
Okay.
Y'all asked me, well, Brandon asked me to come on the show.
Yeah.
I said, if you can wait until XYZ date, I believe it was May 1st,
It
I'll be
was.
more than happy
Yeah.
to have a Bojangles Hard Tea with y'all. So this is going to be my first time drinking the Bojangles Hard
Okay.
Tea. It's going to be the first drink I've had
Ooh.
in, let's see, almost, over a year.
I'm wondering,
So-
should we clear the room? Like, is this going to be one of those, like, feels so good when it hits your lips?
I don't know. Maybe. Is he going to stone cold?
Ripping boxes.
Not on the suit, bro. Not on the
this.
suit. Not on my custom suit.
No,
So,
no.
I would like to point out, and there is going to be an appetite show where there's going to be a lot of discussion and questions
Yes.
asked. But I do want to point out on this show, in case you can't tell on the screen, This is a custom tailored Bojangles Cajun filet biscuit soup.
Absolutely, it is. It actually resembles the wrapper that a Cajun filet comes in. 100%.
It is.
100%, bro. And so you got to go old school. And sadly, I can't get my legs up that high. I've even got the custom Cajun filet socks as well. And you're just going to take my word for it. If I ain't got the custom shoes, you know I got the custom socks.
That's exactly right.
I'm speechless.
And also,
that's not good for a podcast.
And also, let's talk about. Can we show the belts just real quick?
Absolutely. I'm gonna put this right back up here. If I can get that in there.
Just for our viewers here that might,
So, first off, we got right here.
Ooh, thing's heavy.
The original Cajun filet Bojangles Championship right here.
Yeah.
The red croc backing leather. And what you can't see is that my face is actually on,
Get out.
on the belt.
It is.
It is on the belt.
Dude.
And I have got patience.
Just you sit tight over there.
And then I've got the brand new top rope belts made fried chicken championship. And I guarantee you, I can let this thing sit here and spin, and it will keep spinning until this show is over with its bow time on it. The center plate's actually interchangeable. You can see the bolts on there.
Oh, yeah.
I can change that to whatever. What I should have done was I should have had a hunk of junk.
Ooh.
Yes, you should have.
Center plate put on here for this myself. And can't nobody ever take the championship from me because
It's got your face
got
on
my
it.
face on the actual championship this time with a beautiful yellow backing on it, red leather. Bro, she's
a beaut, is what she is.
She is, and she is heavy.
Yeah.
She is heavy. She is like the first Tinder date Brandon picked up.
Heavy.
Oh,
I have a feeling that you've given Brandon an idea that he's not going to be able to shake
until
he is now he's going to be the hunk of junk champion.
So it's funny you say that because I was actually going to talk to you about getting a hold of Top Rope.
Yes, sir.
Because as we've been voted best junk removal company in Iredell, I want to call myself.
It feels good.
Don't it?
No,
it feels good.
It just makes your day better.
I do. I feel better about myself already.
I've had a shitty. I'm coming home and put my belts on.
I've done that plenty of times.
I guarantee it.
Absolutely love those.
Damn, that is awesome.
All right, boys. Are we ready?
I think we're ready.
We're going to have one.
Yeah, we're going to have one.
Crack into it.
Well.
So, since you're visiting us in Statesville, I don't know why we do this, but I don't think we've ever talked about it on our show.
Right.
But a lot of times you'll notice that Brandon and I, when we cheers, we circle our heads with our drinks.
Especially for shots.
Yeah, especially for shots. But it's always been something that we've done
since high school.
And we always say it's like the Statesville circle. I don't know. But so I wanted to let you know about it. So when we cheers here, we'd love for you to do our Statesville circle with us.
Over my head.
Just a quick
Yep. All right, so here we go. It is the Bojangles Hard Sweet Tea, steeped like we mean it. And this is from Appalachian Mountain Brewery, which is in Boone, which is an hour and a half from us. So we're staying local. And
a big thank you to them and Bojangles for sending me a case to try out. And you know what?
Uh-oh.
You're not the champ if you don't. Thank you, brother. Just hold it up here, too. I got you. You're not the champ. I mean, you got to come ready with your own custom koozie.
I mean, come
as
on.
Well.
Where's ours there? Come on.
You got to have your own custom Bojangles Hard Sweet Tea custom koozie. And then you got to have your own custom Bojangles napkin right there. These kids everywhere can't have this, bro. I know y'all want it.
These are one of ones.
One of ones.
I want that
bro.
koozie so bad I can't stand it.
Clean it out right there.
Let me wipe the top.
We is good to go. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, brother.
So, as we said, we are on the Bojangles Hard Sweet Tea from Appalachian Mountain Brewery. Special thanks for sending them to taste. And this is going to be the Bojangles Champion's first taste. And then we're going to review it. Here we go, boys. Thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
Thank you
Cheers,
for coming.
brother. Over the head and down the chute. Ooh, that's stronger than I thought it was going to be. Oh, and the background's got thank you. I appreciate it. Have a hard time putting things up in my mouth. It's definitely got the tea background on the backside there,
does.
brother.
It's got that tea hit in the back. That's right.
I can't remember, Brandon, what?
Oh, yeah.
What?
And it's
5%. This is 5% alcohol.
And it's not super sweet like I thought it was going to. That was
Correct.
what I was scared of because I'm not
too sweet.
I am not a sweet guy drinker. I'm not.
Right.
I kind of like my hard bourbon
Yeah.
when I do drink. Vodka and water.
Yep.
A little bit of ice. Tastes like I'm gonna have another.
Take it in. Take your time.
Get you swallowed.
Take it in. Get you some.
Mm.
So while you're sipping on that and getting your thoughts together, I'm gonna say this.
Yes, sir.
When did we? Been about a month ago.
2 months.
So I've not had it since.
I hadn't either.
And I will say this.
That's good.
I'm enjoying it more now than I did the first time around. I don't know if it's because of our guest or if maybe it's just I had enough time to process.
Might have something to do with it.
It's good.
Oh, well, our guest is done talking, boys. He's
Y'all
drinking.
continue.
He's just
Y'all
drinking.
continue.
So, but to your point, I'm happy that it's not sweet. Some people are like, "Oh, it don't taste like sweet tea." Well, you don't want it to taste like real sweet tea.
No,
you don't want it to be like Firefly.
No.
You know, but to me, this has got almost like a black tea back into it or
Right.
something like that. And it's got enough tea and enough kick to where I think it's good.
I absolutely love it. And you know what would make it taste better? A Cajun filet sitting right next to it, bro. It is perfect paired with a biscuit.
So I'm glad you said that. When we talked about it before, we think Bojangles should work with Appalachian Mountain Brewery. And at the brewery, I hate saying that word.
I know.
At the brewery, they should have like a picnic pack or a tailgate pack. But instead of the sweet tea that's normally with your boxes and stuff, you have this with it.
So do you?
That's a real tailgater special.
When my mom found out that they were making a Bojangles Hard Sweet Tea, she looked at me dead in the eyes and she said, "Does that mean I can go through the drive-thru and get a beer?" And I'm like,
Well,
Well-
they should.
"Mother, I love you, but my God, woman,
They should, though.
Well, it's something.
maybe they should do like a." And I'll coin this idea. Maybe I can get some credit for it.
Mhm.
But like, you buy a tailgate special and you get a case. $10
Yeah.
off a case.
$10 off a case. You know what they could do if they had the Bojangles Hard Sweet Tea food truck at football
Thinking
games,
about that too.
they would make a
There you
killing.
absolutely.
They should have a tailgater special at Panthers.
There you go. And so the local, we have a small bar back where I live at, and they do a bunch of beers or whatever.
Mhm.
They bought 200 cases of this and sold out of it in 3 hours.
Wow.
Let me tell you how popular Bojangles is in my hometown.
Do
me
you
tell
have
you.
something to do with that?
Yeah, just a little bit, bro. They put me on the front page of the newspaper about
Uh-oh.
this mess, bro. And the day that the hard tea come out,
Yeah.
right, or the day they announced it, I think they announced it in like January. And like I said, I'd been sober for so long, I was like, well, that's going to be the end of my sobriety right there, 100%. The day it come out, I got 43 text messages.
For Brandon.
No, from different people. That's not text messages, period. That's 43 text messages, DMs, cell phone calls, you name it, about the Bojangles Hard Tea. Pictures and everything. Hey, when's this coming out? Hey, can you get me a case? Can you? I'm like, oh my God. I hadn't even heard about it yet.
Oh.
Hadn't even heard about it yet. But yes, it is. Sorry, swimming pool spa. Hey, Neil, I love
Get
you.
you some of that pool wine.
But I'm done, bro.
Hey, and look, there's another one when you want to
Look at her.
we got-
Look at her.
We got us plenty.
We
So
got plenty here.
I do have a question. Where can you buy these at?
Food Line typically has them. Walmart has them.
Really?
Lowe's.
Lowe's, yeah.
Mhm.
Lowe's Hardware?
No, Lowe's Foods. See,
Oh,
we
that
don't
too.
have one of those here anymore. But it's usually on the shelf at Food Line above us.
Man, that
Pretty.
thing's
There's
cool now.
3 or 4 of them usually. 12 packs.
Now, I will say the only thing that makes me a little nervous about these things.
Yep.
Is they're 200 calories a can.
Don't want to hear that, bro.
All right, I ain't going to tell you. But if it's bikini season, you might have this in the beginning. and then go to them.
It's a starter.
Then go to them light beers. Okay? Get you kick.
So, Brandon,
Yes.
our second round. Would you go ahead? You got something you want to say?
Yeah, I was going to have our guest.
Well, I was going to ask you first, just because
Oh.
we don't want to surprise him, or do we want to tell him the rating system?
yeah, we
first?
tell them the rating
Okay.
system.
So, one of the things we do, everything we taste, our saying instead of like, "Would you buy this?" Ours is, "Would you walk across the street for it?"
Gotcha.
So, would you walk across the street for Bojangles Hard Sweet Tea?
I would strut in a Bojangles bikini
I want to
while
see
my
it.
grandmother watched for a Bojangles Hard Tea, bro.
That's-
100%. I would totally give this 4.5 chicken legs out of 5.
Ooh, love.
I love it.
Love this guy.
The only thing that would make this better is if I could pour a shot of vodka in it.
Well, and you probably can.
We could and can.
Yeah.
That
You
would,
know what I thought you was gonna say?
what's that?
You're so excited.
I thought you was gonna say the only thing that would make this better is if I had another one.
I'm going to. You better believe it. That thing is right.
All right, Brandon, would you still walk across the street for Bojangles Hard Sweet Tea from Appalachian Mountain Brewing?
Yeah, 100%. They did a good job. They brought just enough sweet tea, just enough of the alcohol. They did a good job. Yep. But if you're diabetic, steer clear.
Yeah. And that's the amazing thing is it's not super sweet.
No, it's not.
You don't go in thinking you're going to get sweet tea. You're not going to get sweet tea.
No.
You're going to get tea. You're going to get a little bit of alcohol.
Yep.
And you're going to get a whole lot of flavor. It
Yep.
is absolutely delicious. It is everything Popeyes wishes it could be.
Oh! Jabs.
Suck it, Colonel.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about, Tony.
So here's what I'm going to say. I think the first time around,
Mhm.
I was I had set myself up that it was going to taste just like the sweet tea because
Yeah.
I love Bojangles Sweet Tea.
Right.
That was my problem the first time around. This time around, I like it 10 times better.
Yeah, no, it's good. I would highly recommend it. You guys give them a check out if you haven't done it yet. And I do think with summer coming up, this would be good on the boat at
Yeah.
the lake.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah.
Grandma's for
Tailgate.
fried chicken.
Grandma, right. Just tell Grandma you're drinking sweet tea.
That's right. She'll never know the difference.
Just pour it in a cup, a
Just give
regular old cup.
Or do like my grandmother. Just have it.
Yeah.
Just drink it anyway.
Just drink it.
Just have it.
Your grandmother must be Methodist. God bless her.
Here's a so growing up, I spent a lot of time with my grandparents, and my grandmother and grandpa would sit in the same room, obviously together in the living room, whatever. My grandpa would be smoking cigarettes,
Yep.
non-filtered Camels.
You from the
Whatever.
South.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
And he would drink Thunderbird
Yep.
straight out of the bottle.
Lord help.
So every Friday night, I would stay with them. And my grandmother was not a big drinker, not a big smoker, but she would go over there and take 2 puffs off his cigarette and 2 swigs out of his Thunderbird every Friday night together.
Really?
Every Friday night.
You know what? That's
That's
a
the-
sweet love story.
I would
It
say
is.
it's a secret to marriage.
It
is. It
Yeah.
is.
I'm gonna tell that my wife. Come here and take two tokes and 2 swigs, baby. Actually, just touch anything you want. 2 times, Johnny. 2 times.
Johnny 2 times.
Sure enough, man.
All right. So, anything else, boys?
No, man, I think that's it. Bojangles Champ, we appreciate you coming on the show,
Yes,
being here,
sir.
sampling this with us, and holding on to that sobriety for those several weeks longer.
That's right.
Just for y'all.
Just for us.
Just
So
for
we do
y'all.
feel special. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm just so excited that we got to see you take your first sip in over a year.
I know.
And it's Bojangles Sweet Tea.
Or are we upset because he broke it because of us? Are we not
No,
influenced?
No, I feel good about it. I feel good about it.
I was going to do a month, then I was going to finish out the year, and then I was like, well, let me just do a year in total, and here I am.
And
it's
here we are.
Well worth the wait.
I ended it on Statesville, North Carolina. Tell me how I did it, Cole. How to get here.
Thank you to Swimming Pool and Spa here in Statesville, North Carolina. Thank you to Local Boy Outfitters. Thank you to Hunk of Junk Holland and
Maluna Coolers.
Maluna Coolers. We're not going to go through everybody. Just want to thank a few, but I want to thank you for coming and being on the show with us.
Absolutely. Thank
And-
y'all for having me.
Absolutely. And tell me, how can everyone here find you?
Absolutely. If you want to find me, I'm on the Twitter and the Instagram at JZ, a J and a Z, hard to misspell. If you
Uh-huh.
misspell that, you might as well forget the rest.
Yeah.
But it's a J and a Z, an underscore, Graham, Graham.
Perfect. What we'll do is we'll put all that in the link.
Yep.
And we appreciate you coming. And for everyone else who's sitting here, hang on. Click the link below, and you're going to go right into a full interview with the Bojangles Champ on the Appetite for Discussion show.
That's right. As always, like, comment, share, tell your mama, tell your friends, and thank y'all for tuning in. See ya.
Eat Bojangles.
Woo!